Buddy, that smells incredible.
It's coming along nicely, man.
Whoa!
These mushrooms now. You like mushrooms?
That is a steak.
Didn't get here till about 6 o'clock. Gonna hop back in and carry on. Welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. So again, we're going on another spontaneous, quick one-night outing. You know, throughout the week leading up to the weekend, I was kind of tired and wasn't quite sure what the plan was. Was I gonna go up north and escape the heat? Was I gonna stay in the valley and just tough it out again? Well, we ended up deciding to go north to get to cooler temps and higher elevation. And I'm gonna meet a good friend up here, so stay tuned. It's gonna be another good one. When you're hesitating, potentially even just in the slightest bit, just go get after it. And more than not, when you get home, you're gonna say, you know what? Yeah, it was worth it. That was a good time. You know that feeling when you leave the pavement behind and your tires hit the dirt? Well, let me tell you, it's a great feeling, and here's why. The pines close in around the Jeep, their fresh scent flooding the air, and the thrill of just being out here so close to camp, a new spot I've yet to lay eyes on, just starts to build. My friend Jason's waiting up ahead. He's probably already scoped out the perfect place for us to chill like he always does. It's been a long day, even for a Saturday, but now it's time to unwind, to soak in the reward of a hard week's work. The sunlight weaves through the branches, catching the Jeep as it rolls forward, kicking up a soft trail of dust. Can you relate to a moment when you feel like you're finally getting close to camp and it's just time to kick back with a good friend, no rush, no agenda, just kicking it in full relaxed mode? I'm anticipating an overlook at this spot based on the coordinates, and it's going to be a perfect way to simply recharge.
Not bad. I like it. Looking great.
It's gonna work.
Good stuff.
Good to see you, brother.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Welcome to the party.
I like how you picked them.
This will work, right? Sorry I didn't get you a better view.
Well, you know.
Wow, Jason absolutely nailed it with this spot. Just look at this view, cliffside, framed by these towering pines. With that kind of quiet, it makes you just forget about the world's noise that's just out there. The air's got that perfect cool chill to it, and it's certainly better than that 110 degrees I just came from. The anticipation of a hearty meal has us buzzing with energy. This is it. I mean, that pure electric feeling of being out here, doing what I love most. I'm trying really hard to soak up every second, to be in the moment, and just be present. Because places like this, times like this, they're what recharge me. But I'll tell you, more than anything, it's also about the people you're with out here, the relationships you create. Have you ever found a spot that just hits you like this? You know, where you can't help but be grateful for where you are? Me and Jason, we're just taking it all in, humbled by how lucky we are to be out here under the sky, ready for a night of good food and just better vibes.
Wow, gonna eat well tonight.
Yes, sir.
Woo.
You like Porterhouse?
Very nice.
That is the cut of the trip.
Very nice. Eating well. Great view. Significantly cooler temperatures. I think this is going to shape up to be a great evening. Kick back, relax. It's going to be definitely worth the trip. Whew, buddy, that smells incredible.
It's coming along nicely, man.
Whoa,
If you like mushrooms.
that is a steak.
Porterhouse, buddy.
Whew. Wow.
Put these mushrooms down in a little bit of butter and we'll finish the steak off. It should be right on, man.
Wow. Definitely looking forward to that. What a great evening. Perfect temperature. I'm guessing it's probably in the mid 70s at this point. I think I saw it's supposed to possibly get down into the high 50s, which compared to 110 plus down in the valley, this is a treat. That's so good.
These are good, man.
Night settled in, blanketing in camp in that quiet, starry calm, and we're just about ready to dig in. Jason brought these massive Porterhouse steaks, absolute monsters, and I can already tell they're going to really hit the spot. Boy, it just feels so good, so right, just being out here. The cool night air mixing with the sizzle of the iCamper disco. Last night, I was beat from work, honestly second guessing if I should even come out here. But this morning, I woke up and just said, yes, I'm going. Looking around now at the pines hanging with Jace, yeah, I'd say it was the right call, no question. You ever have one of those moments where you're just so glad you showed up? This is one of those nights, and I'm all in for it. When I said yes this morning, it was certainly the right call.
All right, Jace. So let's dig in, buddy. Let's.
Yeah, man. Got to get the
I know you made
mushrooms.
this, but it looks amazing. Let's see what it
See
tastes
how we
like.
did. You know, 3 pounds of butter was the exact right amount. That's
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah,
It's
awesome.
absolutely perfect. Love it.
Awesome. No, thank you so much. This is incredible. I appreciate the invite, buddy. And it's
My
good.
pleasure, man.
Always good to get out. Is
Oh, look at this.
always
This
good to
is
get out.
incredible.
Yeah,
So glad we did this.
100%. Very good. The thing I love about Jason, we go out. He's always eating lean and mean, and it's something super tasty. So good stuff.
We try.
I'd say this is a step up from the last time we went out at Saguaro Lake, and we had the
Fish.
the frozen fish and the uni. It was good, but this is better.
I was going to say A for effort, but I might have to give you a B for effort on that one. But I appreciate the generosity as always.
Yeah, it was good, but
From a flavor standpoint, I think we upped our game.
you outdid me. Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, these massive steaks, definitely good, bursting with such great flavor. There's nothing like a well-cooked, juicy porterhouse done just right to make you feel like you're living the dream. Now that dinner's about done and the cooking's wrapped up, the moments just keep rolling in, one hit after another. Each one better than the last, it seems like. The evening just keeps getting better and better. Jason and I, we're just soaking up this camp vibe, rocking it all the way, and how it's meant to be done. You know that feeling when everything just clicks, good food, good company, in a spot that just feels like it was made for you. That's us right now, just riding this wave to the fullest. Pure camp magic. Okay, so I just got the rooftop tent set up, kind of got things packed up from dinner, and you know, really I just rolled into camp. Obviously it was late because I worked today. Didn't get here till about 6 o'clock. Jason started preparing dinner, and those steaks, by the way, were spot on. Thank you, Jason. And yeah, so I didn't really do a lot of setup, didn't do much of anything. It's just very basic. I just now set up the rooftop tent, threw up the sleeping bag, threw up the pillow, and didn't really set up anything else. And that's okay, because that's what it's about. Just getting out here, being here, quick overnight, camp, get up in the morning. We'll prepare maybe a little bit of breakfast. We probably have some leftover steak from tonight we can have in the morning, and just keep it super simple. You know, when you get out there, you don't always have to go full out, full meals. Make it easy, enjoyable, and whatever fits in that particular moment in time, just do that. And I knew, even though earlier in the week and later in the week, I was like, I'm tired, I just want to come up here. It would have been easy to stay home. All kinds of those thoughts run through your mind, but you know what? I woke up this morning and I was like, we're going. We're just gonna go. Here I am. So glad I made the decision, because this is such an incredible moment. It's beautiful out here. I think it's going to be in the high 50s, which is unbelievable compared to down in the valley, which is like 115. So very thankful that I'm here. Thankful for the great food, the great conversation with Jason tonight. Just thankful. All right, we're gonna go in the RTT, get a good night's sleep. We will see you in the morning.
I mean, it should be that way. Well, they just
I slept like a rock last night. Those mid 50 temps making it just perfect for sleeping weather in a rooftop tent. Now Jason and I are just hanging out, sipping coffee, and having that final conversation before we pack up and head out. This quick one night outing, it's another memory tucked in the bank for sure. One we'll both look back on with a grin. So glad we said yes to adventure.
in our business, you have to act with a sense of urgency because there's not a lot of stuff we can go work on. You know, there's big programs don't come along.
All right, Jace. Good to hang, buddy, as always.
It was awesome, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, great hanging out.
Absolutely. Let's do it again soon.
We absolutely will, bud. Cheers. Drive safe, man.
See you, buddy. I just walked around and checked everything, make sure all the doors are shut, everything on the trailer is latched, and we're getting ready to roll out. But just a great little spot here. You know, it doesn't look like it's used too much, and yeah, it's kind of hard to leave. You know, you come up here in this just really peaceful solitude type place. I can hear the wind blowing through the pine trees, super relaxing. It's almost like so quiet because you're, you know, at least for me, back at home and just during the day, you're just always busy, you're always doing something, and getting this type of quiet is kind of a rare thing. So it almost takes you a little bit just to get used to the quietness. But I definitely would welcome the challenge to get used to it. All right, let's turn around here. Let's get the motor warmed up, and we shall be on our way out. I might take it extra slow. The trail's not too long to get back to pavement, but you know, you just gotta savor every moment that you can, and I think we're gonna do just that on the way out. Well, just like that, the adventure is over, but it was great just getting out here for just a quick evening, a quick trip. Makes all the difference in the world. And like I said, absolutely, it was the right choice, and you always feel good just getting out here. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, liking, sharing, subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. It does mean a lot, and glad you're along on this journey. Again, we're on a mission to go from full-time office to full-time adventure. It might take 6 months, it might take 6 years, but we're gonna give it the best shot that we can and just try to go out there and explore, see places like this, and just really enjoy the great outdoors. Until next time, live, explore, can do. we just hit pavement and both windows down, fresh, cool air. I love the smell of the pine trees. This is great. What a great little escape from the desert, 100+ degree heat. I'm gonna enjoy this ride on the way home up until the point where it gets hot again. So I saw a little campground off the road, so I'm gonna go check it out. You know, this is just kind of part of getting out. You see things that you're maybe not used to, or maybe I've actually passed this a couple times in the past, but I just never stopped to like actually physically take a look. So looks pretty nice. Let's see what's ahead. That doesn't look like a bad little camp area. I could certainly see bringing the family out here, especially in the cooler weather. So it looks pretty nice. The thing that I really would like to find out, though, if you can gain access to the creek. So if you can get access to the creek and the water, that would be super appealing to me. I might go walk around here and check it out and see what I can find. Well, here's the creek. Doesn't look too bad. Looks like a good place to cool off in the summer and maybe go catch a few crawdads, have a little fun. But I think I have to bring the family back here one of these days, put it on the list, and just kind of explore this little area. Again, sometimes you don't have to be super remote, but it's good just to see what things are available. So I made it to rest stop. I typically don't stop at rest stops too often, but that West Clear Creek that I was at, the little campground, we probably went about another hour and just had to use the restroom real quick, gonna get a snack. And it's certainly hot already, windy as well, but then I'm going to carry on and continue the journey heading home. Anytime I stop, I try to do just a quick bolt check. Just make sure I don't see any loose nuts or bolts. Things look pretty good. Quick visual. I have, from time to time, saw or caught a few loose bolts and tightened them up. So it's just good when you're on the road, do a quick check around the rig. Just make sure everything's looking good. Everything kind of checked out, so we're gonna hop back in and carry on. All right, I'm back on the road. I tell you what, it's already pretty hot. I'm not even down to the valley yet. Again, heat doesn't bother me too bad. And I'm super excited because I came up with a solution, I believe, to potentially camping in the summer months down in the valley, Phoenix vicinity, to make it a little more palatable, at least at night, when in the rooftop tent. So stay tuned. Next episode or so, we'll see what that solution is and if it actually works. Well, I'm just about home, so I'm going to call that an official wrap to this episode. If you like these adventures, I'm going to leave a link down here and over here for some just great, awesome trips that I've had recently. One is Anza Borrego, and one is just camping on the lake. Both fantastic. As always, I greatly appreciate you tuning in. Stay tuned for a new episode in the not too distant future.